Okay, so I'm down here in Sa Coma. I'm on the east coast of Mallorca, and in this video I'm going to be telling you why sometimes coming over here to Mallorca can be a little bit unpredictable, and particularly today actually, as I've come over to the east coast of the island, sometimes you cannot believe what you read. But anyway, let's turn the camera around. I'm going to show you what Sa Coma is like this afternoon. So it's peak season over here in Mallorca. We're rolling towards the end of August, and it's an absolutely gorgeous afternoon over here on the east coast of the island. I've always managed to come down here on a slightly cloudy day, but check out what you can see to my left. Now, as I've come in to Sa Coma this afternoon, I originally actually went over to Cala. I was going to film a little bit. I'm filming this on the day I'm filming a live stream, and I got to Cala and it was raining. And as you can see here, look, we've just had a bit of a shower. We've had a bit of a dark cloud here move across the east coast. Now, it's not coming over here to Sa Coma, it's kind of going inland. I'm moving a little bit further north, thank goodness, but let's take a little walk along the waterfront here. So I'm just making my way further along the beach here. I can actually see I've got a lovely line of pedalos. These kind of old-fashioned white pedalos which look rather fun, but let's keep going. So you may well have seen my recent videos filmed over here in Mallorca about the storms, the August storms that we've had over here on the island. If you are visiting the island from around the middle of August to the end of August, well, we are prone to having a few storms over here. That is not to say that it's always going to be raining or it's always going to be sunny either. You get pretty much guaranteed sunshine throughout July and August, but at this time of year, well, these clouds can bubble up from just about anywhere. And when I looked at my weather forecast this morning, it said endless sunshine over here on the east coast, which is why I came here. So I was a little bit surprised when I saw it raining when I got into Cala. But don't worry too much, because of course if you have a shower here, it doesn't mean to say it's raining absolutely everywhere on the island, because well, we have microclimates here. So if you are coming over here on holiday, expect any rain to be short-lived, and I'm pretty sure when I head on back towards Cala, well, the sun's going to be out again. Anyway, let's take a quick look at Sa Coma today. It's late in the afternoon. A lot of people have seen this grey cloud looming and are starting to leave the beach, but I'm going to keep walking along the seafront. And you can see just how turquoise the water is over here in Sa Coma this afternoon. And because it is so pristine and clear over here, and because it's such a popular holiday destination, you can see right here on the seafront that this particular beach has been awarded a blue flag, which means it has a special international certification. And it's recognised by over 30 countries to guarantee water quality, safety and service on the beaches. And well, this is what you have over here in Sa Coma. This is such a fabulous, family-friendly, as I've said, location. Now, something else that you can be guaranteed of over here in Sa Coma are the fantastic hotels as well. We've got great entertainment, evening entertainment in all of the hotels. But one thing else that is also quite unpredictable is the fiestas, the local festivities that you have every single year and every single summer that take place over here in Sa Coma and Millor. Now, I'm going to drop a link to a video that I made about 3 weeks or so ago, kind of to the end of July, beginning of August, about the fiestas, about the local festivities that they had over in Sa Coma one evening. And tonight as well, on the night that I'm actually filming this live stream, we have the festivities taking place over in Millor. So if you're booking a holiday to either of these two holiday resorts, you may well come across one of the festivities taking place. And from what I know as well, they're going to be having fireworks going off at 11 o'clock at night over here on the point as well. It's normally around the third weekend in August when this takes place, but they do have a whole week's programme of festivities taking place for families, not just for locals, but also for you holidaymakers to enjoy too. So that's just another extra special treat if you're coming over to Millor and Sa Coma this summer. Now, to get to Millor, as you know, it's incredibly easy. If you want to check out some of the content I do have on the channel, I shall drop some links below and a link right at the end of this video here on YouTube. But just a little bit further ahead, you can see the Hip Hotels Mediterraneo. And if you keep walking in this direction along this walkway here, you're going to head on over to Millor. Now, I'm expecting there to be lots of tables and chairs down all along the walkway as well. They're going to have concerts, they're going to have dancing. It's going to be a really, really great atmosphere much later on this evening. So I really encourage you to go and take part if you're over here on holiday. Now, as I mentioned, the unpredictability of the weather over here, look, you can see we've got the rain right to my left-hand side. I'm not going to walk any further into Millor because my car is actually parked in Sa Coma, but we're going to come back through the centre of the resort. So we're going to just take a little look at what's going on late afternoon around the back of the Hip hotels too. If you want to see how busy it is at night as well, I'll drop a link to that video right at the end of this video too, and in the description text below. But I'm walking quickly now because the wind has picked up and I'm a little bit worried that that rain is going to come in. Also, another thing I've just noticed here, look, you've got a whole cycle path here running down the back of the promenade. If you are renting bikes or safari bikes or anything like that, you can actually follow the bike path right down the two resorts. Now, this is looking a little bit ominous, isn't it? Just as long as we don't have lightning, that's all I'm worried about. But the weather forecasts, whether you're looking at them on your phone or on the internet, can be sketchy at best, especially at this time of year. So don't always believe what you see. So you can see where we've come up to here. We're right down the back of the Hip Hotel's Mediterranean Club Hotel. This is the main road that runs right through the back of Sa Coma and runs into Millor. We've got a whole load of shops and restaurants. Go and check my Sa Coma at night video. I can just see the A42 bus, which has come up from the airport too. If you don't want to get yourself a transfer and you're not on a package holiday, then grab the A42 bus, which does come through the resort. It's very cheap as well. Great way of getting here directly from the airport. Let's cross over. Now, while most people are heading back to their hotels now, I see a few people are heading out for an early dinner. Just checking out La Casita here, little Spanish restaurant and pizzeria. See a few people out already this evening. It's getting a lot darker here. I really think it's going to rain. I think that rain is following us down from Cala, Bona. If it does rain, there are lots of places here that you can just dive into to shelter from any incoming storm. But I'm going to try and get back to the car. Now, the one thing I have to say about Sa Coma is that when a rainstorm does come and when it does rain, your hotel could well be a bit of a sprint from the beach, which is why it's good to know where all the restaurants and the bars and the cafes are. Because although I'm walking just a block back from the beach from where we've just come, and I'm just coming up towards the THB Platja Hotel, a lot of the hotels actually just lie right inland a little bit. I'm just next to the Marfil Playa here, but we have many other hotels such as the Blue Sea further up this road too, and some much bigger hotels in this direction as well, a little bit further on the way towards Cala, Millor too. So sometimes you're going to have a little bit of a walk to get down to the water, or a little bit of a sprint if you want to get away from the rain too. Anyway, let's keep going through. It's looking actually quite busy over in the music bar, the Sa Coma music bar, just in here. You'll see it highlighted in my Sa Coma at night video. I think some people may have seen this weather coming and they got down the bar pretty quickly. I'm just coming up towards the entrance to the THB Sa Coma Platja Hotel here. Also just across the road, I've just seen a Chinese as well. That's really good to know. Who doesn't love a Chinese on holiday? Anyway, let's keep heading back. Let's see what this weather is doing. And it does look like it is moving away, thank goodness. And you can see we've done the full loop and we've come back down onto the front of the beach. Okay, so I think we've dodged the shower, thank goodness. Don't think it was the case over in Cala Bona there, as loads of raindrops were hitting the windscreen of my car. But I'm going to head up now over to Cala Bona, where I'm going to film the live stream. If it gets filmed successfully and we're not in the middle of a thunder shower, you're going to find a link to that just here appearing on YouTube too. If you want to find out more about Sa Coma at night and what it's like as well during fiesta season, check out this link appearing here too. Now it's going to get very, very busy over here in in Sa Coma and Millor much later on this evening. Not sure I'm going to be able to get down for it, but that video will give you a good idea about what the festivities are like here during peak season in the summer. Okay everyone, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget you can find me on the Facebook group and on my Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Goodbye for now.